Actually, when I saw rest of the panelists, I mean, there were a lot of representatives from the government side, a lot of representatives from the private sector. I thought, okay, let me wear the common man's hat, and see what issues we really face in our day-to-day use of the ICT infrastructure. So before I go to the ICT infrastructure, I just mention a few things about the data centers. Of course, we have Deepak from Hawaii, who's going to elaborate more. But what I notice is that the data centers are getting more robust, more and more services are getting hosted in these data centers, and disaster recovery systems are, being widely used. So it's pretty safe, I think, to use services of these data centers and host one of our applications there. In fact, there's also a Tier 4 data center in Hyderabad, Control S, which is supposed to be 99.995% availability and one of the few ones in the world, I think. So we have good facilities here. And by the way, actually, I don't work for that company. It's just that, you see the ads so often and so many places, you cannot just help but notice them. So what I think is that the data center technology is moving in the right direction, and we have the ability to host here. Now, the issue here is, do we have the necessary ICT infrastructure in the country, for providing these data center services, and not only for the private sector, but also for the common man? While you, use internet at home, is it really reliable? Is it affordable? Is it something which is always available? I think there's a big challenge there. We have a host of issues, I can give some examples. You book a railway ticket, you want to go online, book a railway ticket, especially when you try to book these Tatkal tickets. The experience is generally terrible. You think you've done the transaction, but then it times out. You repeat again the same experience. Third time, to your surprise, it works actually. The money is debited from a bank account, but still the transaction is incomplete. So you're wondering, what is happening? Why does it, why is it so difficult to book these tickets? Of course, there could be other issues also, but obviously, the ICT infrastructure is not up to the mark. And luckily for us, they have a reconciliation system and you get the money back. So there's a good part of the railway ticketing system. The other example I can just think of is that, the whole proliferation of these applications, which require ICT. We have been hearing the last couple of days, how cloud computing is expanding, how, e-agriculture applications are increasing. And then we have this telemedicine. We also have a track on medicine and e-medicine, and telemedicine is, rapidly growing. The idea there is that somebody in a rural place can, some doctor there can take the help of experts sitting somewhere else. All of us, I think, have seen this movie, Three Idiots, and, you have this example at the end where, Amir Khan, taking the help of Kareena Kapoor, remotely. Now, actually, one of my friends had a doubt. Under normal circumstances only, the connectivity is so poor. How come in that movie, when it's such a stormy weather, you have such reliable connectivity, is the doubt which he had. Maybe Rajkumar Hirani selected a place which had, all-weather proof kind of connectivity, or maybe he's a great optimist. That I leave it to a judgment. And the other common example which we face normally is when you start downloading files, from the internet. You have a large file, 20 MB file you want to download. It could be anything like as simple as a PDF to Word converter. So you download 90%, and suddenly it times out, So now you have to start repeating the whole process. That is one way. Or luckily, we have software that allows you to start from the previous bit that got downloaded. Sometimes I wonder, whether maybe these softwares were developed by Indians, looking at the scenario here in India. So we have a host of issues, and from a common man's perspective, I think there are a lot of challenges. It's not like the West where the speeds are in Mbps. Our speeds are still in Kbps, so I think there's a lot of scope for improvement there. And with so many applications these days, that require ICT infrastructure, you have automated parking tickets now, the police use handhelds, you have toll management systems which are automated, you have farmers using ICT infrastructure for latest information on market prices. So, you think of any vertical, you keep on seeing these new applications being added. That means we require significantly, higher ICT infrastructure to be created in this country, And I think there's an opportunity for vendors who are in that space. And I mean, the consolation here is, I think for Mr. Saha is that I think luckily the ICT infrastructure is in a far better shape than the physical infrastructure. You know, you have traffic issues, you have roads, housing, you know, a lot of other physical infrastructures which are in terrible shape. I think the ICT infrastructure is far superior to the physical infrastructure. So what I'd like to say is that, I mean, this is a poem from Robert Frost. All of us heard about it. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep. So I'd conclude by saying that we have made significant strides in the ICT infrastructure field, but we still have many more miles to go before we can sleep. Thanks.